In this video, you'll learn how to block out times on Calendly so people can't book meetings with you when you're not available. This is really useful if you have vacations, appointments, or just certain days where you don't want anything showing as open on your calendar. I'll walk you through the process step by step, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to quickly block off specific dates whenever you need to. First, make sure you're logged into your Calendly account and you're on the main dashboard. From here, look toward the top of the page for the navigation bar. You'll see several options there. What you want to click on is the tab labeled Availability. Go ahead and select that. This is where Calendly controls when you're generally available for meetings, and it's the home base for adjusting your schedule. Once you're inside the availability section, you'll see different ways to manage your schedule. To block off particular days or specific dates, you're going to use something called a date override. A date override simply means you're telling Calendly, on this date, use different availability than my usual schedule. To do that, find and click on the tab labeled Date Overrides. When you open the Date Overrides tab, you'll see any overrides you've already set up, or it might be empty if you've never used this feature before. This is where you can create new rules for special days like holidays or travel days. To start blocking off time, click the button that says Add a Date Override. This tells Calendly you're about to set up a custom rule for one or more specific dates. After you click Add a Date Override, a calendar will appear so you can choose exactly which day or days you want to adjust. Take a moment to look at that calendar and navigate to the month you need if it's not already showing. Then select the specific date or dates you want to block. You can usually click on a single date, or depending on your needs, you may be able to select multiple dates one after another. When you choose these dates, what you're really doing is telling Calendly that your normal weekly availability does not apply to them. If your goal is to fully block those dates so no one can schedule at all, you'll typically set the availability for those dates to none or remove any time ranges shown. Some interfaces let you clear the hours entirely, while others let you mark the day as unavailable. The important part is that once you've selected the dates, you adjust them so there are no open time slots left. Take a moment to double check your selections on the calendar to make sure you've picked the correct dates. This is especially important if you're blocking off multiple days in a row for things like vacations or conferences. When everything looks right, confirm or save your changes. Calendly will then apply your date overrides, and those selected dates will no longer appear as open when someone tries to book with you. That's all there is to it. By using the availability tab, opening the date overrides section, adding a date override, and selecting the specific dates you want to block, you can easily control exactly when people are allowed to schedule with you in Calendly.